Hello guys, so welcome back to my channel. In this particular video, I'm going to respond on a comment that I got on my YouTube channel comment section on this particular one, whereby this this viewer had a challenge on how to convert 292.8 base 10 into a binary number. Okay, for this particular case, we need to remember that the conversion of a decimal fraction to binary number requires more than one skill. For a decimal number, it contains two parts. That's why it needs more than one skill to compute the whole thing. For it has the integral parts and the fractional part. And for you to work on that particular scenario, you need to separate the two parts. That is the integral part and the fractional part. Still on that, we need to remember that the integral part, the weight increases from the right to left, while for the fractional part, the weight decreases from the left to right. Okay, let's dive to the example that we have. We have this one, 292 and the 8. So we have this one. This is our so for 292 is our integral, while the other one for the 8. Okay, let me change the color to let me pick the right color. Well, for the 8 is our fractional part. Okay, let's start with the integral part, where we have the number is 292. And guys, we need to remember the rules on how to work with the place value method. So get the number. After you get the number, try to think of a number that is near. The rule is very clear. The number that you get as the place value should be less than the given number, but nearest or equal to the number. And the number that is near to this one in my working is 256. And 256, let me expand this. 256 minus 292 will give you 292 minus 256 is equal to 36. So the generated place value of this one is 256, and the normal base is 256. Remember, the number that is 256 divided by 2, you get 128. While 128 divided by 2, you get 64. This is 64. 64 divided by 2, you get 32. 32 divided by 2, you get 16. 16 divided by 2, you get 8. 8 divided by 2, you get 4. 4 divided by 2, you get 2. And the other one is 1. So for this one, as you can see, we have the balance being 36. When you subtract 296, you get 36. So you can check the number that is near or equal to 36, and the number is 32. So we have 36 is near to 32. So we have that one. 36 minus 32, you will get 4. So here we'll have 32. The number is 32 on the above. The generated place value. Remember, the generated place value is this one, while the generated place value is this one. So the balance that you get, or the remainder that you get, is 4. So you check the number that is near to 4 or is equal to 4. And the 4 is 4 minus 4, which is equal to 0. So the generated place value is 4 on our case. So that is the end of our working. So having done that, the next step is to go back to the rules if this part, if the generated place value and the normal base 2 place value are the same. These two cases, this one, you write 1. If the generated place value and the normal base 2 place value are the same, you write 1. But if the generated place value and the normal place value, you have only one value, you write 0, where this one will also be 0. But for this particular case, we have generated place value, which is 32, and the normal base value is 32. Therefore, you write 1. For this one, 0, 0, 1, 0, and 0. Up of the third point we had together. So what we have done, we have computed the integral part. Okay, let's move now to the fractional part using the same method, that is the place value method. Okay, for this one, you only pick the fractional part. And the fractional part, we have the first number, which is 0.8. Then you multiply by 2. So 0.28 multiplied by 2, which will give you 1.6. The 1.6. So what you need to do, you write the integral part, this one, the 1 here, have 1. Then the fractional part, you will remain with 0.6 multiplying by 2 multiplying by 2, which is 1.2. So the integral is 1. You pick the value that is on the left hand side. Okay, so we have 0.2 multiplied by 2, which is 0.4. So you will have a 0 here, then 0.4 multiplied by 2 is equal to 0.8. So you write the 0, then we have 0.8 multiplied by 2, then you will get 1. So you have 1 here, we have 1, then 0. As you can see, it has started to repeat itself. Multiplying by 2 is equal to 1 point. So the rules are very clear. If you continuously multiply and to get a product that is equal to the original fraction, or it starts to repeat itself, it means that that is the end of your working. Now, when it's come now to the reading of this one is quite important on how to read this one. Now you read from up downwards like this. So you read this. So the final answer for this one will be, so let's start with this one. The answer will be 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 point. Now let's move now to the fractional part, and the answer will be 1 1 0 0. Then it starts to repeat itself. So it starts to repeat from, this is supposed to be 1. This is 1. Okay. So this is 1. So this is the point where it will start to repeat. Okay, let me correction. Make correction about this. So this is a 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 point 1 1 0 0 1. Remember, we read the values downwards. Then it's supposed to be base 2. So this is so this is 2. Then for 1, 1 is repeating. So that is the correct answer for this particular question. That is 292.8 base 10. The answer will be 100.100.11001 base 2. And the last one is repeating itself. Okay, that is the correct working for that guys who had reached me out in my comment section. Okay, guys, I hope that you have learned something. As you continue to watch, don't forget to subscribe, share this with your friends who are facing the same challenge. And if you have any challenges like my friends, just write it on the comment section. I will get back to you as soon as I see your question. Thank you, and bye bye. I love you guys.